So on behalf of the faculty, staff, and students at the Tennessee College of Applied Technology, I'd like to welcome you to our groundbreaking for the Bedford County Higher Education Center. The Bedford County Higher Education Center will provide TCAT Shelbyville a much larger campus, growing from our current 63,000 square feet to just north of 100,000 square feet. And we're hoping that prices keep going down. Isn't that correct, Gary and Art? So maybe we'll get a little bit more than that. It will allow us to expand 10 of our current programs and provide land and parking to add 4 new programs. Our current enrollment is approximately 400 students right now at our Shelbyville campus. This new campus will allow us to initially grow to about 700 students, and then when our new programs are on board, we'll hopefully be close to 1,000. The name of the campus describes the goal, to bring all levels of higher education to one campus. Montlow State Community College, and I'm so happy to see some of my friends here today from Montlow, they have committed to being a partner. We've also spoken to Middle Tennessee State University, and East Tennessee State University is already a partner with our practical nursing program. There's an LPN to RN BSN program in place. This campus will also provide the industrial park of flexible space to assist with current and prospective industry with their training needs. And speaking with Shane Hooper and his group, they are very excited about having this flexible space, and that will help with their recruitment. We have a belief at TCAT Shelbyville that we are the best technical college in the state. This belief is shared among our students, our staff, and most definitely our faculty. And this is due to the overwhelming support we receive from our communities, our industry partners, the Tennessee Board of Regents, the General Assembly, and our Governor, Bill Lee. So we assembled 2 days ago right behind us for an amazing groundbreaking for what will be our neighbor Deshawn Electera Company. I'm looking at Shane, and I said that correct. And so Shane, I'm going to go down my list of thank yous, and I still, as this morning, was making that list. So a big thank you to City of Shelbyville Mayor Wallace Cartwright, Vice Mayor Henry Feldhaus, City Council members, I'm glad y'all are here this morning. Our Bedford County Mayor, Chad Graham, who could not be with us here this morning, he had us, he's in Israel. So I was like, he couldn't miss that chance, and I said, go for it. Our county commissioners, I'm so happy to see some of you here this morning. And is Shauna Boyette here? She was a big supporter of this project early on, so I appreciate her support. And the 231 North Business Park Board, and at the time that this land was approved, where we are sitting today, the chair was Henry Feldhaus. So Henry, thank you so much for your support for this land donation. The Shelbyville-Bedford partnership with Shane and Kelly and Beth and Anna, y'all are amazing to call on when I need something. And 2 gentlemen who had this dream longer than I did, and that is our former TCAT president, Ivan Jones, and our Tennessee Technology Center director, Ron Adcock. They went before the city and the county and whoever would listen for several years, letting them know that we needed more room to be able to do what we do at TCAT Shelbyville. So thank you, Ivan and Ron. They are both here with us this morning. And our rock stars, Senator I was going to mess this up. Senator Shane Reeves, thank you, and our Representative Pat Marsh. They are amazing. We had quite a few texts and phone calls in the spring of 2021 as they were working on getting our project. The Tennessee Higher Education Commission, Dr. Emily House and Dr. Brandon Hudson, he is here today representing THEC. Our ECD friends, John Hatfield and Scotty Tudor, and most definitely my wonderful friend, Chancellor Flora Tidings, for supporting this whenever I said, hey, what do you think? And she said, go for it. So thank you so much. To be our facility staff, Dick Tracy, our project manager, Elizabeth Waits, and Tammy Ray. And I believe Dick is here today. So Dick, thank you too for letting me blow up your phone and text messages going back and forth. Our great construction company, Messer Construction, and Mia Turner's here to represent them. Bauer Askew Design, Gary Askew, and Art Carlton, you drew the short straw this morning, didn't you, to come and speak on behalf. Our amazing General Advisory Committee at TCAT Shelbyville, they have just been on board from the very beginning when we said we've got to do something. So we've met at least twice a year talking about what a new campus or an expanded campus would look like. So thank you for those that serve on our advisory committee. A special thank you to Greg Vick. Where are you, Greg? So Greg, he is a member of our advisory committee, and he has spent many, many hours with me and several others strategizing on this project, and here we are. So thank you, Greg. Christian Hidalgo with Navigation Advertising over here. He put together an amazing video. So if you ever have a project and you want to really tell people your story, Christian and his team can do that. So if you have not seen our video, it is out on YouTube, and all you have to do is look for Bedford County Higher Education Center. It's an amazing video. And lastly, before I go into some more thank yous, to our City of Shelbyville Police Department, thank y'all for being here today to help us with traffic control and crowd control. And my team, we've got several here. Melody Terry, our executive secretary in the back. Natalie Austin, where are you, Natalie? There they are. They're holding up the back row. Michael Klauser, Leslie Martin. Facilities, Jim Potts. Our amazing faculty, and some of them are here today, but most of them are back on campus teaching. And our students. So they are just, thank you so much for my team. And of course, it's our great TCAT alumni who represent our campus every day. So if you are a TCAT alumni, please raise your hand. There we go. There's some TCAT alumni. And if you have a family member who's alumnus of TCAT Shelbyville, will you raise your hand? Awesome. Thank you. The new campus concept became a dream, and then it became hope, shared by many. A project that has been at least 8 years in the making, some way, form, or fashion. And here we are celebrating a new chapter for TCAT Shelbyville and our other higher education partners. So thank all of you for being here today, to taking some time out this morning to witness history in the making for Shelbyville and Bedford County in the southern Middle Tennessee region. So at this time, please join me in welcoming the Chancellor for the College System of Tennessee and a great supporter of education. Okay, Dr. Flora.
Good morning. And I probably can talk loud enough you can hear me anyway. The mission for the Tennessee Board of Regents is very succinct. It is student success and workforce development. And those 4 words are exactly what is happening here today. This building is being built for student success and to enhance workforce development all across this region and the entire state of Tennessee. We're so excited for the partnerships that we've had, for the help and the dedication that has occurred in this community to make this happen today. There's a saying by John Quincy Adams that a true leader inspires others to dream more, to be more, and to do more. Well, I'm here to tell you today that you've got some leaders in this community that they are true embodiment of those words. If it were not for Representative Marsh, if it were not for Senator Reeves, if it were not for Dr. Monks, we would not be here today celebrating what we're celebrating. So their dedication to the project, and while Laura mentioned that this is an idea that has been kindled and been talked about for some time, it really didn't take blossom and wings and come to fruition until there was a denial of one piece of property, and the thought was, let's go out and buy some, and we will make this happen. And so to the councilmen, to the Economic Development Division, to our representatives and senators here, you made this happen for higher education. And we could not be more grateful. This will be a true center for both the TCAT, the community college, and our university partners to offer students the opportunity to begin at one level and go as high as they can possibly go. MTSU is putting their aviation program across the street, so literally they will be flying into the air from this part. So we are so excited to be here today, to be breaking ground. This building construction will be beginning pretty soon. We've got bid packages out. The construction or the design is there. It is a $45 million project, and you are going to be so proud of what will be sitting here. It will be a place where you can bring industry and say, look at what we do. Look at how we train our individuals in this part of the state. Thanks to everyone for being here. Thank you for what you do every single day for us to help us carry out our mission of student success and workforce development. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor. Good morning.
Morning.
Another beautiful day here in Bedford County. Absolutely. I'm so honored to be your senator. I really just want to share three things with you today. The first one is I hope this community recognizes the influence and the leadership of Pat Marsh.
Yeah.
I'm honored to serve with him every day, and there's no question about it. We're not here today without his leadership and his influence in the General Assembly. He swings a big stick, and I just follow in his shadow. Second thing I wanted to share was 1988. I was at MTSU, and it was whenever Vice President Bush was running for office, and that was his famous "Read my lips, no new taxes" speech. When he was on campus that day, one of the things he said in a comment afterwards in one of his interviews is, they're asking, was he optimistic about the upcoming presidential election? And he said, well, there's no question about it, I've got the big MO, which stands for momentum. And there is so much momentum in Bedford County just in general right now. I mean, from the ribbon cutting a day or two ago down the road with this new electric car group that's coming in, to what's happening with the airport, to good work that Warren did on the horse show this last year, to what's happening in tourism in Uncle Nearest, and obviously this incredible investment in education. There's just so much momentum in this county and a lot to be excited about. And the third thing I want to say is I just want to congratulate Laura. You know, when I first met her, and I'm kind of talking to my back here. When I first met her in 2018 and I had just gotten elected, and Pat took me over to the building over there, it didn't take long to tell that she loved her students and loved the staff and had a dream for a bigger future. And I can't wait to see her flourish here and be successful, and for the hundreds, if not thousands, of young people to be blessed by her leadership, this new institution. So appreciate you letting me be part of the program, and be blessed. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, Senator. And we do have the greatest senator in the whole state of Tennessee. He's so much better than Jim Tracy. We're proud to have you, and I'm proud to work with you, Shane. And Chancellor Todd, as you said about leadership and momentum and pushing, and if it weren't for you and Laura pushing this, I would have quit probably. But they wouldn't let me quit. They wouldn't let Shane or I, either one, quit. We met one day out at the older TCAT, which is really in good shape, but it's older and smaller. And we met with the Chancellor and Laura, and they had $4 million to do some expansion out there, and didn't have anywhere to go. We tried a project we thought would work, and we ran into a brick wall, so we had to go another way. And we are all sitting around there. We said, why don't we just build a new one? And I thought, well, that's a great idea, but that won't ever happen. But we didn't let up. Chancellor was promoting it, I was promoting it, Shane was promoting it, Laura was promoting it, and Greg Vick was on us all the time, well, what are you doing today on it? So it was a true team effort, and this is going to make a difference for Bedford County and Shelbyville and southern Middle Tennessee for years to come. After we're gone, this is going to be here putting out certificates and keeping our young people at home, working here, making a good living, paying good taxes, and staying here at home, raising their family here. So I'm just really proud to be a small part of this, and I'm so excited about what's going to happen. And congratulations, Laura and Chancellor. What a wonderful deal. Who's next? Let's see. Doc, you're next.
Did you forget my name? That's okay if you did. He's done a lot for us. It's okay. I am Dr. Tammy Garrett. I am the Director of Schools in Bedford County, and I am honored today to represent Mayor Graham and the county on behalf of this groundbreaking. Mayor Graham would like to extend these remarks. On behalf of Mayor Graham, he sends his best wishes and would love to be here today. These are exciting days here in Bedford County. We are grateful for the commitment of the Chancellor and the TCAT family to make Bedford a priority for next generation learning. As the county mayor, he understands education is critical for our future, and this new campus will provide life-changing opportunities. Mayor Graham is especially proud of the County Commission and the other local officials for recognizing that education is key to a better Bedford. And he'd like to extend his thanks for allowing him to express a few words today. On behalf of the school system, it is a great day to be a Tennessean and from Bedford County. I want to thank, first of all, these gentlemen up here and the governor for our new funding legislation, TISA, which will go in effect July the 1st of this coming year. And part of that will be coming in January. We have $1 million because of these gentlemen, Pat Marsh and Shane Reeves and the governor, for career and technical education in all of our high schools, $500,000 for each of our middle schools that will be starting in January. Career and technical education is a priority. This building and institution will give us many opportunities to transform education in Bedford County and give our students many opportunities. Many of those students who will be first-generation college students and can transform them out of a life of poverty and change them for the better of this community. So I want to thank you, all of you, for what you're doing for education. This will give us the ability to expand our partnerships, give kids opportunities and young adults opportunities that they have not had. It is great to be in Tennessee. America is looking at Tennessee. With the help of our partnerships and these gentlemen, we have surpassed pre-COVID numbers in Tennessee, and other states are looking at us and saying, what are you doing? And these are the kinds of things that we're doing. Education is a priority from the mayor to the commission. As soon as I came here, it was evident to me education is a priority. And we appreciate that, and we know that education is the core to our community. So thanks for having me, and the mayor just expresses his best wishes, and I know it's killing him that he is not here today. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Henry Feldhouse. I'm the Vice Mayor of Shelbyville. I'm subbing in for Mayor Wallace Cartwright today. I think he had so much excitement the other day from our neighboring groundbreaking that he wound up in the hospital. So he's not doing well there since Wednesday afternoon. Anyway, our prayers go up to him, and hopefully he'll be back with us very soon, because I'm leaving town next week, and somebody else is going to have to chair the meeting. Anyway, thank you for having the City of Shelbyville involved in this ceremony. So congratulations to Dr. Garrett and the Board of Regents and everybody involved. The City of Shelbyville got to play a very small part, I think, in the overall planning. We brought a little bit of money to the table, and I want to thank our city council members that are here, because sometimes those votes are tough. And I'll give a little commercial briefly, because the city and the county both recently raised taxes slightly. But that kind of little bit of increase provided the funds literally for the City of Shelbyville to write a check for $1 million to help purchase this land, to in turn give to the state of Tennessee so that this TCAT could be built. And the county did the same thing. So it's great when we see this unity and this partnership. I know I'm singing to the choir, but those kind of tough decisions like tax increases give us the opportunity to make investments for the people that aren't in this tent right now or on this ground, that will be graduating from this facility for years to come. So hopefully, that's my little commercial for those that are running for election this time. So I appreciate everything that that our city council has done and the county partners. And like Greg Vick's been mentioned several times, he was the pusher behind all of us to make sure it happened. So thank you very much. Who's next?
Hi, I'm Art Carlton. I'm part of the design team with Our Askew Architecture, along with the managing principal, Gary Askew. First, I'd like to thank the governor, the State Building Commission, and the legislator for managing the state in a responsible way. It's great to be a higher education architect in the state that values public higher education and can and will fund it. Sometimes it takes a great team to make a project happen. So a special thanks to Representative Marsh, Senator Shane Reeves, along with the local leadership of Chad Graham and Shane Hooper, and our immediate client, the Board of Regents, with Chancellor Tidings, Dick Tracy, and Dr. Laura Monks. Thank you for placing the faith in us. You've been an amazing client. The job of an architect is to capture the vision of the leaders and the team and then put it to life. The Bedford County Higher Education Center is envisioned as a campus to create a great college experience for all students. It will consist of two buildings. The first being the academic building, be in the forefront along Highway 231, and the shop building, which basically you'd be sitting right where we're standing right now. The classroom building will be 2 stories. It will have a gable roof. It will have a stately presence along Highway 231. It will serve as an entry to the city, along as a front door to the industrial park. The shop building will be a 1-story structure with labs facing into a quadrangle that is formed by the 2 structures. The campus will preserve the beautiful water features on the front of the site and engage with them, and then the parking will be in the rear. It's been a great opportunity working for these great people, and thanks for having faith in us.
Good morning.
Morning!
Thank you. The first rule as a general contractor, you let the architect speak first, so thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Maia Turner, and I'm the project executive with Messer Construction Company. I really appreciate Dr. Monk's opportunity to speak on behalf of the Messer team. It's really an honor to be entrusted to lead this construction project alongside TCAT, Bauer Askew, TBR, and our subcontractor partners. Messer has been building in the Middle Tennessee region for more than 15 years, working on landmark projects around the city for universities, medical centers, police stations, fire stations, etc. I have personally worked on projects at Meharry Medical College, MTSU, Ball State, and most recently at Motlow State. So I'm so excited to build your new landmark campus here in Shelbyville. A big part of Messer's purpose as a company is to build better lives for our customers and communities. This project perfectly aligns due to the impact it will have on the lives of people in our community and making higher education accessible to more students in the state. It also serves the initiative to increase our skilled labor workforce in Tennessee through auto mechanics, nursing, welding, and many other courses that TCAT offers. The quote end user at TCAT are the students, and knowing that this facility will not only have an impact on their present, but future generations to come makes me feel proud to be a part of this project. As always, our team is focused on excellence. That means completing the project safely, as well as on time, on budget, and with the highest quality craftsmanship. We're excited to be leading this important work and ready to get started. Thank you.
So someone long ago had the forethought to laminate the front page of the Shelbyville Times-Gazette for Thursday afternoon, August 14th, 1963. And there was an article right here. It says, "Thanks given many for work in obtaining vocational school." The first sentence states, "Cooperation is the keynote in Bedford County, being chosen as a site for one of the vocational trade schools as city and county government officials joined with civic leaders in promoting the location here." That project was chaired by a gentleman by the name of Mr. Harry Logue. I never had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Harry. Maybe some of you here remember Mr. Harry Logue. He was the chairman for the City of Shelbyville and the Shelbyville Bedford County Chamber of Commerce. And I'm going to let this fall down because it's going to blow away. So he stated that, just like we are stating today, the impact on this project is going to be great for many years, and it will provide opportunity for learning of skills for residents, and it will supply skilled labor to industry and business. Just like today, he thanked hundreds of people in this when he wrote this article, especially Major Edward Lane. Does anyone remember Major Edward Lane? Miss Betty Delk, who spent many hours typing questionnaires and letters. So we imagine, Greg, it's been helpful that we've had computers now to do the many letters and things that we've done. He thanked the city council. He thanked John Schaffner. Remember John Schaffner, Gerald Tenney, Tom Seagroves, Prentice Cooper, and Mayor Eugene Parks. And I think it's very important for us to state these names today, because we would not be here today if it wasn't for these individuals who had the vision and the work to get the project done where we are now on Madison Street. We usually have about 250 graduates a year, so since 1964, that means we probably have supplied a little bit north of 15,000 skilled workers for this region. But that doesn't count all the special industry training, the supplemental training that our faculty has provided to our industry partners. So the industry and workforce we have in this region today would not be possible if it wasn't for the first building that we have out on Madison Street, and especially those gentlemen and those ladies that I just named that were mentioned in this article. So we cherish our neighbors that we currently have. Scott Spence, I know you're here today from Duck River. We love you. We don't mean that we're not moving away. We just know this is going to be another opportunity. Dennis Young, our insurance across the street. And see Dennis, yeah, thank you. He's a great partner for us. Shelbyville Central High School, they've been a great neighbor to us, behind us, and Cook's Pest Control. But we are very excited about our new neighbors. Duck Shawn and Lecterra, who I just said it's going to be back behind us here. The Aviation School across the road. Nearest Green to the north. And then we've got open land here, so there may be something else going on. And Shane and his group will have great plans. So thank you all. Maybe it was a letter you wrote. Maybe it was just a prayer. Maybe it was a phone call you made. But today would not be possible. And finally, a big thank you to Senator Reeves, Pat Marsh. Thank y'all so much for being there, charging this project through. And thank you for letting me blow up your phones to do all this. Dwayne Smith in the back, Dwayne, he was part of our group to get it going. And he reminded me on Wednesday that Senator Bo Watson and Representative Patsy Hazelwood, who chairs the Finance Ways and Means Committee, were very instrumental in helping us get the funding for this project. So finally, we look forward to a day that a prospective student will walk onto this campus. Maybe it's just for a credential, maybe it's just for some special training, maybe it's for a diploma in one of our programs, and maybe it's for a degree. They'll continue on right here for a degree with Montlow State Community College or one of our other university partners. But while they're here, they're going to be recruited by companies that are right here, close to home, so they can continue their education here and have a great career and keep having their family and keep being taxpayers, right? Right here in Bedford County. Yeah. We want them to stay here. So at this time, I'd like to welcome Regent Yolanda Green to the podium, and she's going to present our 2022 Regents Award for Excellence in Philanthropy. Oh, I knew I was going to mess up that word. Philanthropy. Thank you, Laura. I will probably mess it up again, so let's get ready for that. Well, this is just another extension of history making. As Laura mentioned, all that we're doing right now is creating history for those students to be able to pass it on. So thank you for being here. This award that the Tennessee Board of Regents provides is probably our most distinguished award that we are able to partner with our community. So we are just excited to be here. Each year, the Tennessee Board of Regents recognizes an organization or individual that has been very generous to one of our more TBR institutions or to the TBR system and its students. This award is meant for visionaries, state persons of the community, employers, workforce partners, and regional leaders. Today is my pleasure to recognize two organizations sharing one goal. We couldn't make up our mind. We had to award both of them. Known as the Regents Award for Excellence in Philanthropy, I have to say it slow, this award focuses on those individuals who have given generously of their time and resources to a TBR institution, who has had a major influence on volunteers to become involved in fundraising or supporting TBR institutions, shown exceptional civic responsibility and integrity, and has a continued commitment and philanthropic, that's the second one, effort to improve the quality of life for TBR. It is with great pleasure that we announce the Bedford County government and the City of Shelbyville have been recognized with the 2022 TBR Regents Award for Excellence in Philanthropy.
Yay!
So we are welcoming Dr. Tammy Garrett, who's standing in for the city, for the county, and Vice Mayor Henry Fieldhouse for the city. Thank you so much. All right, so at this time, we will transition to our actual groundbreaking. So we're not going to, somebody was so nice to already break the ground, thank you. So we'll transition over there. There's several that's going to be here from the media to take pictures, if y'all will, to go ahead and be getting your place. And then after that, that concludes our event today. You're welcome to stay around and network and enjoy this beautiful sunshine. But again, thank you for your attendance here today.